Hello, beautiful one. Can you solve this exponential equation? Let me teach you how to do it. I take you through it step by step. And don't forget to tell us how it helps you in the comments. Let's do this together. So we're going to begin with our solution. So let's repeat what we have. 16 to the power of x plus 20 to the power of x is 25 to the power of x. Now, when you see this kind of equation, just what you need to do is, you see that each of these has powers of x. So whenever you have such equation, try to divide each of the terms by any of these. So you can choose to use this to divide. You can use this to divide. You can also use this. Any of them you use will still yield the same result. Now in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do it with this. You can also try with this and let's discuss in the comment. So to do that, we are going to have 16 to the power of x. I'm dividing with this plus 20 to the power of x divided by this is equal to 25 to the power of x divided by this. Now, what do? Just remember that when you divide a number by itself, it's always 1. So you have 1 plus. Now, what do here? We cannot divide this, but we can remember this rule. For every a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m, you see that these two powers are the same. Just like this rule, it simply means a divided by b will have 1 power of m. So if you apply this rule here, you have 20 on 16 will be raised to power of x is equal to, do same here because you cannot divide. So you have 25 on 16 is also raised to power of x. Now what do? Let's keep solving to have 1 plus. We can simplify this. We know too well that we can divide each of these by 4. So if I divide 20 by 4, it gives me 5. If I divide 16 by 4, it gives me 4. So this is what I have is equal to, I cannot divide this, but you observe that this and this are perfect squares. 25 is the same as 5 multiplied by 5, which is 5 squared. 16 is 4 multiplied by 4, which is 4 squared. So you can rewrite this to give us 5 squared divided by 4 squared is raised to power of x. Beautiful. Now what do next? Keep simplifying. We are going to now have 1 plus 5 on 4 to the power of x is equal to, remember the rule we stated earlier. So this is the same as 5 on 4 squared, then is raised to power of x. Now what do next? Remember also that for every a to the power of m raised to power of n is always equal to a to the power of m multiplied by n, which is a to the power of n raised to power of m. Now, we are going to apply this rule on this. You observe that these two are the same. So we are going to apply this here so that we switch the power. You see that the powers are switched from here. So if you apply it, you have 1 plus 5 on 4 to the power of x is equal to 5 on 4 to the power of x. We are switching the power to the power of x will now be raised to power of 2. So we have this and it will be raised to power of 2. These two are the same, obeying this rule. So what did you observe? You see that 5 on 4 to the power of x is common. So we can just say, let 5 on 4 to the power of x be equal to any variable. Let's use m. So if you apply it here, we have 1 plus, instead of writing this, I'm replacing with m. So I have m is equal to, this will give us m squared. Now, what did you observe? This is leading to a quadratic because the highest power of m is 2. So we're going to gather it together. Let's take this to the right side. This is positive. So take it to the right side and also take this to the right side. So when we take these both to the right, we have 0 left and we have m squared. This becomes negative m. This becomes negative 1. So we have this. Now this is the same as m squared minus m minus 1 is equal to 0. Now what do? Remember your rule. your quadratic formula. M is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now we're going to apply this here. Remember, your a is the coefficient of m squared, which is 1. Your b is the coefficient of m, which is negative 1. And your c is the constant term. So applying this here, we have m is equal to negative, our b is negative 1. So we have negative 1 plus or minus square root of negative 1 squared minus 4. A is 1, c is negative 1. So we have 1 multiplies negative 1 divided by 2 times 1. Keep solving. M is equal to, this will give us positive 1 plus or minus square root negative 1 squared is positive 1. Then multiply this. This multiplies this, gives us positive 4. Is divided by this, gives us 2. So keep solving. M is equal to 1 plus or minus, this gives us root 5 divided by 2. Now this means that the first value of m is 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, and then the second value of m is 1 minus root 5 divided by 2. Now we're going to recall a statement we made. We are not asked to find the value of m. What we are asked is x. So let's recall the statement we made earlier. And for you to have watched through this point, it shows what we do interests you. Don't forget to like this video. If you are still new, hit that subscription button. Helping us to share this video will help the algorithm to send it to more people. Thank you, and let's keep doing this to have. So we recall, we said 5 on 4 to the power of x is equal to m. So we are going to plug in this value, but we have to be careful because these two values of m we have, when we simplify this value, it's going to give us a number that is greater than 0. But when you simplify this, it gives us a number that is less than 0, which is negative. And if you look at this base is a positive base. And you cannot have a positive base you can raise to a power to give you a negative result. In that case, we are going to reject this value of m because it's not a solution. So we're going to accept this. And to do that, we are going to have 5 on 4 to the power of x is equal to, the m we work with is 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Now at this point, we just need to take log of both sides. So we have log of 5 on 4 to the power of x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Keep solving. Also recall that whenever you have log of a to the power of x, it's always x log a. The power multiplies the log. So applying it here, this multiplies. So we have x log 5 on 4 is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Now to get x, divide both sides by log of 5 on 4. You also divide this by log of 5 on 4. This takes off this, so we now have x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 is divided by log of 5 on 4. Now quickly, if you want to leave it in a numerical form, we are going to plug in the log of this value in the calculator, and that gives us, so this gives us x is equal to, for plugging this we have 0.2090 divided by, plug this denominator we have, so we have 0.0969. Divide this, we are going to have x is equal to 2.16. That is the approximated value of x in a numerical form. If you want to leave it in logarithmic form, we are going to have or. So from here, just recall, for every log of a divided by log of b, it's always log of a base b. This is your change of base rule. So if you apply it here, we are going to have x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, then this becomes 5 on 4 as the base. So this gives us the logarithmic value of x, and this is the numerical value. And I hope you really learned something today. If you did, don't forget to give this a like, helping us to share we have the algorithm to send to more people. If you are still new, hit that subscription button. I'll also be curious to see your own method. Thank you for always choosing to learn through us. See you in next class. Bye-bye.